Crafty people. I'd been promising some tutorials, and today you guys are going to play with some Distress Oxides with me. And we're going to start with making some of these cloud backgrounds. I had a ton of fun with these. So let's see what size paper we have. 5.5 by 5.5. So, I mean, you can really start anywhere. Honestly, at the top is probably the best route to go. So you want to think through, you know, if you're doing multiple colors, and I really liked that. This one, I had embossed this, and I want to put that there with the little sentiment that goes across there. This is my attempt to do clean and simple, guys. So let's make some of these, and let's start with our faded jeans. And these are the daubers that I have. They're probably not the best. I've seen the ladies that have the Tim Holtz ones, and I want to get those, but this is what I have right now. It's so easy to create these cloud patterns. Look at that. So let's do another layer. And if you keep them close together, they look a little bit more realistic. And if you also lighten up into that white space up there, that works really well. Let's see. All right, so we have a little bit of a mistake right here, but you know what? It's art. We can make mistakes, and it's not the end of the world as we know it. So I'm just going to keep kind of rotating my cloud stencil. I hope that I am in frame. And I'm going to go with the Broken China. That's an unusual name. I always wondered, how did Tim Holtz come up with these names? All right. And I like to try to see if I can't match up. See over here where I matched up that cloud stencil. All right, so let's go and let's do purple. We're really keeping these much closer together than I did with these. And, you know, doing it so many different ways, that is super fun of it. And I'm looking for my purple dauber. What happened to it? Oh, there it is. No, that's blue. There we go. All right. You kind of want it darker right up at your edge. And then lightened up as you go into your actual cloud area, the white area. liking this. Super liking this one. All right, let's go with some worn lipstick. Kind of going to come down at an angle on this one. Let's turn this a little bit. Ah. Oh. Okay. This is what we're going to do. So, mistake. We're just cut that bad boy off, and we're just going to use this piece like this. That's okay. So, I'm going to give this some spritz, and you're going to see how that color spreads. Now let's take our heat tool. And you can see how that's curling up the paper, not to worry. And I kind of feel like I spritz too much water right here, but we're going to be able to salvage this, no problem. And as far as it curling up, no, don't worry. This one was also curled up, and I just ran it through my Grand Caliber and left it there for 10 minutes, and all of these straightened right out. And we're going to make cards with all of these, so don't you worry. I'm going to show you what I end up doing with all of these. We're going to do sentiments with all of them and just really try to make them work. All right. I'm cutting another. I should have had this one ready, but let's do another set of clouds. And this one, I'm going to use regular Black Soot Distress ink because I don't have the Distress Oxide in black. All right, so we're going to do some black. And black is a little bit harder for me to work with. But my idea on this one is to do some kind of card where an encouragement, like don't let your stormy days get you down kind of thing. So I'll go back with the faded jeans. Like I said, it's really fun to work with this stencil because you can come up with a different pattern every single time. This could also, this could also be used for a Halloween background. Can you imagine like little ghosts and stuff? Ooh, maybe we'll do some Halloween stuff. I'm going to mix in a little bit more black in there. I don't want this one to look stormy. Back to the faded jeans. I hope I'm in camera. And this one I'm going to be careful not to use too much water, because I think that's what I did a second ago, was I just used too much water. All right, let's go with a little bit of Broken China. And we'll turn our cloud stencil again. And I should probably clean this stencil off. Yeah. That's why I messed up the other one. All right. Should we do you think we should do some purple? Or should we do a little bit more of the, yeah, let's do one more layer of the Broken China. Yeah, and then we'll do some purple, which would be Wilted Violet. I guess I should call it by its name so you guys know. And yeah, I definitely see some Halloween cards getting done with this cloud stencil. Uh-oh. I guess that's why a lot of crafters, card makers will tape as I do it again, tape theirs down. But I had had a lot of success in my practicing not taping it down. I wish I had a stamp that says something like, the sun will come out tomorrow. That would be a great stamp for this. All right, well, we're gonna toss in another little layer of black. And this one's obviously gonna be a little harder because when you get to the bottom of your paper, it is harder to hold the paper and the stencil. All right, there's our, that's kind of cool looking. All right, guys, let's go ahead and give this a spritz. And then let's take our heat tool to that. Okay, so that adds so much texture and dimension. I love this. And I'm going to love showing you guys what I end up doing with all of these in order to make cards with these. I shared with you some cloud backgrounds, and I wanted to show you what I did with the cards. And there's a couple of other ones in here that don't have clouds. All right. I did this one, and I used vellum, and I'm going to have to figure out how to adhere vellum better because that's a little bit ripply. But I still think it's plenty fine to send to, you know, a friend or a loved one. They're not even going to notice that. So, obviously I did my clouds. I sprayed them with the water, gave them that, I don't know, that hazy effect. And then I made that one yellow area there in the middle, and I knew I wanted to layer my vellum sentiment that says, "You are amazing." And then this is just a stamped sun, and I colored that also with my Distress Oxides. So that's the first one. I made a couple of extras. Let me show you this one. I don't know if I like this one. You'll have to let me know. So this is the one where we did the blues and the blacks. I did the cat. It says the witching hour. And then I just kind of sprinkled, I don't know, to me it looked kind of mystical and spooky. I have a little pop-up that says boo, but I didn't know if I should put it on there. So that's my next one. And then there's this one. This one's my favorite. So I just put this card in the Misty and stamped the butterflies. I liked how this, you know, they look clear, like you can still see through to the clouds. And then thinking of you when I made this card.
So really, really like that one. Then I have a couple extras. This is one that I told you guys I had used that dye, and I inked up the waves and I sprayed it with water. And I had this little shaker bottle that I had made, but then decided not to use it. And so I thought, well, that'd be great on the front of that wave card. So I did use my Distress Oxides to color the water and to ink around the sentiment, let your dreams set sail. Then I have this one, and I lightly misted this one. You know, not a lot of oxide going on this one. This is an embossed image. I think it's from Bo Bunny. And then You Are Amazing on the vellum. And then the last one in this bunch is this one, this really bright one. And you can really see what happened when I sprayed this one with water. And then I used my stencil paint and I stenciled these hearts. And then the sentiment says, I simply cannot imagine my life without you. And this one's going to go to my BFF. So there you go. Those are the cards that I created with the clouds. And then 3 more with the Distress Oxides. So I hope you're having fun seeing these. These are real different for me. But I think possibly, maybe, just could be that I'm catching on to Clean and Simple. What do you think? All right, head over to Only One Life Creations. Get yourself these Distress Oxides. There's 2 sets. The first set that came out, and the second set is the one that I'm using. So I ordered the first set, and I'll be getting those probably Tuesday or Wednesday, and I'll be using those colors coming up. So thanks for watching. Happy scrappy day. Bye.